We're gonna be going to Foxtoberfest this year. So before we get into today's video, let's talk a little bit about that. This will be my first trip ever to Foxtoberfest, and it's one that I've always wanted to go to, but with my work schedule, I can't ever seem to make it. We're not gonna be there till Friday, so I have to, when I get off work Thursday, I have to drive 7.5 hours, get a couple hours of sleep, and then get up Friday, go to the track, like set up. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of you there. I wanna meet some new faces. I think it's gonna be awesome. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. What are we talking about? Well, as you can see, we got the Calypso over here. So we need to take this thing out and learn how to drive it because we kind of got a little bit of a call out. Y'all boys know what puppy kicking is? Puppy kicking is when you know you're faster than the other guy, but you call them out anyway, and you're just bullying folks. You're just bullying people. But I'm a firm believer in bring bullying back. So you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna take my licks. What am I talking about? Mr. Andrew Hanlon himself has called me out. Says, I wanna run you at Foxtoberfest. I said, damn, bro, why you gotta do me like that? But it is what it is. He's got a stock Coyote car. It's a damn race car, just so you know though. Like it may have a stock Coyote engine, but it's a damn race car. Looks like it'd be healthy, right? You look at the little engine, you're like, okay, yeah, maybe you got a chance. No. So in reality, we both agreed to this. I think it'd just be fun to do, right? Guys, don't read too deep into this. Your boy knows he gonna get outrun and it's all right. But with that being said though, we do have Team Pushrod and Team Coyote shirts. So this is how we're gonna do this. So at Foxtoberfest, you guys are gonna have an option. You can pick Team Pushrod, Team Coyote, you can buy both. Look, it's not that serious. Okay, I love both platforms, but I'm just saying we're gonna offer that because I think it's cool. So you're gonna be able to buy the Team Coyote shirts over at the Hanlon booth, and you're gonna be able to buy the Pushrod t-shirts over here with us. This is not a race car, just so you guys know. But in all actuality, it's really not far from being race capable. It's just not, it's not been set up properly. You get what I'm saying? The suspension, it needs some better shocks. It only has strange 10-way adjustable shocks, that's it. It's a nice little setup. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, the car, it's got some good stuff, but it's not a race car. It's never been tested. Reality, we make about the same horsepower. So what's the difference? Why won't my car outrun his? Well, he's a damn good driver, a damn good racer for one thing. And the other is his car can leave at like 8,000 RPM and just dead hook and go, all right? We can't do that with this car. We could probably, maybe one time. Well, that being said, we will take this car down the road here in just a few minutes, and I'm gonna attempt, if I can find somewhere to launch the car, we're gonna try to like slip the clutch, try to launch the car and feel where the clutch likes to engage at. I don't know. I've never really tried it. I've only ever tried it one time, and I was at the track and it was a huge fail. So here's the cool thing about competition. It pushes you to get better, right? I know I'll never outrun him, and that's perfectly fine, but it does make me want to go out and make sure I know my car before I go get completely and utterly embarrassed by a freaking stock Coyote. Ah, man, what does the freaking world come to? A stock Coyote's gonna outrun me, and there's nothing I can do about it. We will put nitrous on the car at some point. So something I do whenever I drive a car that I know is gonna spin the tires and kind of get loose. That sounds crazy, but hear me out. So what I do is I keep one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the shifter, right? And as soon as I hit the car, I'll bump the steering wheel ever so slightly. And I do that so that if the car starts to spin, I know which direction it's gonna go, right? So if I turn it this way, the ass end is gonna come around like that, right? And then I know, I can feel it come out, so I know it's spinning. And then once it comes out, I know how to kind of control it, right? So what I don't do is just assume the car is gonna go straight. So the car can be spinning straight and you not know it, and then all of a sudden it just dips on you. And when it does that, it gets dangerous. I'm not saying snatch the wheel now. Does that make sense? Am I the only one that does that? I don't know. We're gonna take this car out today, and I'm gonna attempt to get it to leave. There's a different technique mentally that I think a lot of us have when we're at like a traffic light, and that is to just slip the clutch, just give it enough power to where the tires can barely hold and go. That's the technique that I'm gonna have to try to use on the street, obviously. But I'm also going to apply that technique to the track. And the reason is it'll teach me where the clutch engages at, right? And disengages. So we're gonna give that a try today. She's on E85, by the way, and the reason why this car is on E85 right now, even though it's NA, is because we will have nitrous on the car. It's on the 65 at the moment, and I just haven't pulled it off. This car is gonna need a bigger fuel system. All it has right now is -6 speed and return with a 340 pump. So we're probably going to go to like a 425 pump, something like that, 450 pump, and probably go -8, something like that. And we should be good then. We'll be able to run nitrous and shouldn't have any issues. E85, remember, requires, I think it's around 25 to 35% more fuel. I don't know the exact number, but it requires more fuel to run. So it was probably already going to be really close with nitrous on gas, but now that we're E85, we definitely need to upgrade the pumps and the line. I know everybody's going to ask, what tires are you on? We're on Mickey Thompson Street R's. So you guys ready to go for a quick drive? This is a cold start on the car with the E85, and it's very similar to a fuel injected car. It does not like to start with E85 whenever it's cold. Idle like 500 RPM. Let's go. Now remember, this is a cold start, and I'm driving the car straight out of the Look, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and blame the car and say that it just makes so much power that it's just not gonna hook. No, plenty of people hook these cars with more power than what this thing makes. Look, guys, we'll work on it. We'll get it figured out. The track is a completely different story. Plus, that road was kind of like a rock road, not the best. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. We'll see what happens in North Carolina. And as always, thanks for watching.